Good morning from Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm Kim Cuny, your co-editor of Communications Journal, your journal. Here to talk to you about all good things going on with the journal, with a special invitation to ask you at the end to consider how you might want to participate. I'm going to just share with you, for some folks, maybe even most folks, this will be new. There are some folks that probably remember. In 2012, this conference gathered at EKU with Dr. Rusty Carpenter hosting at the Noel Studio the spring conference. And one of the things that came out of that conference is there was a committee formed, and that committee was charged with considering, looking into whether or not there should be, could be, would be a speaking center journal in the future, because we saw that that was something that was missing from academic literature. In 2016, the first volume of Communications Center Journal was published, and we've been publishing one journal a year ever since then. If you take a look at the archives, you'll see some years have more offerings than others, but for the most part, we have had at least 3 manuscripts published, but we've had over 20 some years. It just really depends on who's working on what across the country, what research is being done, who's interested in making sure that communication centers have a journal voice, and that's just really what this journal's been about the whole time. It is an interdisciplinary journal, so we have authors writing about all kinds of different ideas, concepts, theories. They do so in the form of research manuscripts or praxis pieces, and those praxis pieces could include great ideas for teaching in the center. If it's related to the center somehow, that would be a great example of a praxis piece. The praxis section has also had case studies in the past, and so we're wide open for manuscripts or praxis pieces, but we're also looking for student essays. We're looking for current students to put together an 800 to 1,000 word essay on a new topic that hasn't been explored yet in communication centers, or an old topic that's being explored in a new way. So anything, from any major. So if you know a student that would like to publish as an undergrad, this is a really rare opportunity, because they will be assigned to work with our Excellence at the Center section editor, who serves as their coach. They will keep working with that student until a manuscript is ready to be published, and they'll teach them about the publishing process all along. So maybe you have a nutrition major that works in your center who has an interest in publishing but doesn't think that they have anything to say. Well, I've always said this: what are the snacking habits of the peer educators who work in centers across the country? There's a way that a nutrition major could do some research. We're especially interested in research that's happening across the country, across centers, and that's new and happening right now. But we're also interested in research happening in your center. We would love to help your colleagues across the country to publish their research. The bottom line is that communication centers, they are a microcosm of the university, of organizations, of our culture. And so if you have colleagues that are doing research, talk with them to see if maybe there's some way that they could apply it to communication centers. And I'd be happy to help point you or your colleague to research in and outside of the journal that would be appropriate for their work. We'd love to have those voices, and we'd also love to have your voice. We're wanting research manuscripts, praxis manuscripts, student essays, special topic section ideas. We try to have a special topic section in the journal for each volume, and we often ask an outside editor to work on a special topic section. And so that's an opportunity. Maybe you want to be an editor of a special topic. Maybe you have a really great idea for a special topic that you'd like to work on. Maybe you just have an idea for a topic and you don't want to work on it. We want that as well. And then we're also looking for book reviews. And so I hope that the members, my co-members of the panel that are in the space with you all, I hope that they are able to talk to you more. I hope that they will talk to you more about book reviews and the special topics section. But right now, I just want everyone to know that this journal is really a special place to me, but it doesn't exist without your participation. Your students, your research, your praxis pieces. Think about how you might be able to contribute to Communication Center going forward, because we need this journal to continue to be in existence. And without your support, there's just not enough of us to move along. So I would like to invite you all to share with me whatever way you want to be involved in Communication Center Journal. And students, I'm serious. If you want to publish, this is your chance. You'll never have a chance like this again in your life. An 800 to 1,000 word essay on a new topic that hasn't yet been published in Communication Center Journal, and we've only been publishing since 2016. Come on now, everybody. Email me. My address is kmcuny@uncg.edu. I want to hear from you. Let's make this journal happen.